Hello, my name is Jamie Cannibal and this is Bloodman. The story we're doing today is Disc of Thrones. We're following Chronic at the moment. The Pirate's Life, Chapter 2. The coarse sea water washing down his brow. He had a plan. He had a friend. When he was young, he was a troll made from a diamond. He was called White. He had never tried to find him. He knew that he came from Diamond Coast, the dwarf mines. They're cut deep. Trolls are often born in the depths. All he knew was the Dwarf King was at the island of Marine, but they would have to pass by the Pirate Isles to get there. And he might know the whereabouts of White, but paranoia wants me to raise me an army. She even waves the Baratheon flag on the ship. I feel it, the freedom of fighting for myself. Day 1. We sailed along the land for the most of the morning. We could see jungles before we head out to the ocean. Artus ate a seagull in one bite. He has been scratching at his ear again. I told him not to. If we get in a fight, he will burn their ship down. Day 2. We took a pirate ship. We caught their sails on 7 knots. And we dug them upon our guns. They were surprised because they were hunting us, and when we chased them, they came to us only to be outmatched. Artus flew ahead to boost morale. Chronic swung over by a rope and landed on the upper gunport stern and dispatched one pirate and grabbed another one. The one that he grabbed pleaded for his life. "Stop fighting," Chronic said. The pirate whistled and all their hands raised. "I'm Chronic Baratheon, King of Westeros. All those who follow me fear no death. What say you, free man?" The pirates loved him. He was their king, who had come for their allegiance. Day 3. 2 more 3x8s joined our fleet of 4 ships. It's not an army, or not the army I planned at all, because I'm an old family name. We found a prisoner, a witch. I questioned her about what she knew of the royal blood in the Discworld. She said she had heard of the Baratheon before, a woman known as Buddha. Chronic was shocked, because he knew Buddha. She was one of the witches present at the rising of the 2 fire breathers. He knew her, but he had never asked her family name. What the witch was saying was that she was a Baratheon, a sister or cousin or an aunt, or an uncle, maybe not. He knew not of the association, but he knew she was kin. On day 4, the ships entered the bay in single file. They lined up their gunports with the forts, and the city of Marine was theirs exploits. The Dwarf King allowed them sanctuary, and as Chronic approached the Grand Asfer Palace, the guards moved aside to open a path. Artus hung on Chronic's shoulder. As they reached the grand entrance, the Dwarf King approached. "Hi, sir. Do not fear my small army. They're just a few swashbuckles and free men who want me as their king." The king of the Dwarf and Diamond Coast spoke in an accent. "Ah, you see," my aide said. "You weren't invading, but you were looking for fighters and ships. But you had something else." "That's right. I have an old friend I want to know about. His name was White. He's a troll. A diamond troll. Ah, I see. I may not be able to help you. The king looked unhappy, and he added, I might be able to find out what you're looking for though, or what you seek. But you must do me a favour first. The king led Chronic down a corridor, which turned into a spiral staircase downward. Chronic queried, What is it? The king looked so unamused. I have 3 sons. One of these is a young dwarf called Magnus. As for the other 2, they're lost in Westeros. But Magnus is here with me. I need you to persuade him to be my successor because he knows it's his responsibility. He doesn't want to take the crown off me. What's the catch? I mean, I'm sure that should be easy, Chronic said. They reached the depths of the mine. There was a dwarf. He said there was a dwarf. End of part 1. Episode 2.